Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 12:59 p.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Saturday the 23rd of April.
Right guys, I've just come back from Costa Coffee where I have had a coffee in Costa Coffee. Where else would I have a Costa Coffee but in Costa Coffee? Right, today's been pretty grim. I woke up this morning with a stonking headache, me Crystal did. I inhaled weed last night from upstairs. And it always gives me a headache. It brings on a migraine and I also feel sick. So I've been wandering around with a really bad headache. So, basically, I've had a cup of coffee which has woken me up a little bit. So what happened was, got up this morning, had a headache, got myself some Special K breakfast because it's got iron in it. I've lost a lot of blood through a heavy period again. I've had 2 periods in a month. I've lost a lot of blood and you need iron in your body, so I've eaten a bowl of Special K. Right, so what was it like going for a coffee in Costa Coffee just now? Well, let's go on to leading up to that. This morning, a very small gentleman, small gentleman came up to me as I was coming off the field, walking Max. I had Max with me when he approached me. A little man, very nice gentleman, he shouted over to me. He said to me, Crystal, a woman, he said to me that he'd messaged me on Instagram and would I like a coffee? Would I like to meet him for a coffee? I didn't have my phone on me because my phone was broken. I didn't have a pen. So the little gentleman went into the co-op this morning and he got a pen and he wrote his phone number down and he gave it to me. And then he went on his way. So I got into my flat, I messaged this, what I believe to be a middle-aged man called Mark. I messaged him and said, I can't find you on Instagram. And I indeed did find him and I found out where he'd messaged me that he would like to take me for a coffee. Then I came across a really large fat bloke with glasses, really large, huge man with glasses and a baseball cap. He said hello to me, and various other people had said hello to me on Instagram on my Cat Lover in Medway account. Cat Lover in Medway. That's my account. So I got back from the co-op, got into my flat, and the guy upstairs went, "Ugh!" which it sounded like it was coming out of his window. The gentleman upstairs with the big nose made that noise as I'd come in from speaking to this chap. Ignored it, I'm completely fine. I know he's bullying me and I can't prove it, but I just carried on with it. I didn't let that upset me. I potted around in my flat, so I made myself cups of tea. And then I decided to go out for a coffee. I went out for a coffee by myself because this gentleman hasn't asked me out for a coffee yet, so I thought I'd go out to the coffee shop by myself, you know. Got into the coffee shop, got a coffee, sat down, and then the shenanigans began. The crap, the shenanigans, the diary crap. The female staff were giggling non-stop while I was sat down. The assistants that were pouring out the coffee were giggling and laughing. I don't know what was funny. But all they did while I was drinking my coffee was laughing. Several odd characters came into the coffee shop and one of the this girl had leggings on, the same colour as my jumper. So she came into the coffee shop with leggings on, the same colour as this jumper. And her leggings were so tight, you could see the piece between her legs. You could actually see she was a woman because you could see the shape of the lips between her legs. Her leggings were so tight, you could see her bits through her leggings. As I was sat down drinking my coffee, it was disgusting. It left nothing to the imagination whatsoever. Various couples walking past with dogs. You know, the guy didn't look like he had any pants on, and his dingle-dangle was dangling down his trousers, but he didn't have pants on. You could tell. Right, so I was put off with my coffee. I actually felt physically sick. It was disgusting. Now, when I do videos with obviously tight clothes on, that is videos. I don't go outside wearing things that leaves nothing to the imagination. I have my jacket on, like this. I went out with this on. So, I then went out of the coffee shop and into the co-op. Kim was not in there. Remember that Kim had said to me that she knew that there was a French bulldog, a girl with a French bulldog. There was a dog chained to the inside. A dog was tied up inside the co-op, inside the door. A grey bulldog. A grey bulldog was tied up inside the door. I needed cat litter, I needed cat food, which I got. I carried it by myself, this heavy bag of cat litter. I carried this down the road myself, it's heavy. No one helped me, right? So, it is in fact not allowed to bring dogs into a shop because of germs, but there was a dog in there. I felt terrible. I felt upset. I felt sick. I have been getting sick messages on Plenty of Fish that someone wants to have sex outside, and they're obviously perverted. I know the police won't do anything to help me. There was people walking past the coffee shop with things stuck out their back pockets like this, like my mother does. Walking up and down the road with things sticking out their pockets like that. Can I tell you that when my dad used to take me to the caravan holiday parks, that my mum used to say, if your dad does anything to you, ring me. You know, if your dad, you know, he used to abandon me in shops, Ginestra, ring me. Because I know full well when I ring the police they do fuck all. But I'm not ringing my mother. Whatever happens, I'm not ringing my mother. Whatever they do, whatever is done to me, I'm not ringing my mum. And although I haven't got a decent phone at the moment, if somebody misbehaves outside or they do something to me or my dog, I've still got a phone that's got a camera on it. Okay? And if people want to walk around with no underwear on, right, in shops, which is indecent and disgusting, that's up to them. But I am not going out there into that shop again. I want to sit and have my coffee in peace and quiet. I don't want to see people's bodily parts in front of my face, thank you. Disgusting. And dogs in shops. No! I've unsevered the leash that has tied me to my mother, and I'm not going back. like a bad porno, the customers in that shop. Oops. Right, so I've had a message to my phone and now I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it right now. This basic phone. I can't believe what that girl was wearing. It was criminal. I don't know, I've just got 3 words come to my phone. Do you me? Do you me? Do I you what? So as you can see, this guy came up to me this morning. I texted him on this little phone here. He wanted to take me out for a coffee. Noise is going on upstairs at the moment as that text came through. He and his kids are making a hell of a lot of noise. What do I do when I'm in a dangerous situation? I mean, you know, I've got the fear that they're actually going to set dogs on me and attack me. I don't know, I just have to call 999 because I should still be taking a phone outside with me. If anyone crosses your boundaries and actually touches you or physically harms you or abuses you to your face, call 999.